Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We are over here in the Union Garden and we have some beautiful purple perennials to get into the ground. Now if you've been following us for a while, you know all about the Union Garden, but if you're new here, this is a space in our garden where every bloom in here is purple. So we've got some really fun stuff to add today that I can't wait to show you. So right here, I've got a Nepeta called Cat's Meow Nepeta. Now, if you're familiar with Cat's Pajamas, this is the larger sister to that one. So you can see it's a little bit taller than you might be used to seeing if you've planted the other one, but the color is just as beautiful. The blooms are so big, and this one, according to the tag, will actually get about 3 feet wide. So that's going to make a really big impact over here. What we love about Nepeta is that they bloom for most of the season. So you get this really nice big flush early on in the spring, and then once this is done, you can leave it because the calyxes are still that light purple color, but you can also shear it back and it will keep blooming for you again. It's a really great perennial. Like I said, it's going to last you all throughout the summer. Of course, you'll get a little lull when you shear things back, but it's going to be a nice pop over here. Now this does like good drainage, so we're probably going to plant this up a little bit along with the other one because we've got really heavy clay soil over here. But let me put this down and I will show you the other one. So we've also got a beautiful deep purple salvia called Violet Riot, and you can see why it's called that. The blooms are just the darkest, almost neon purple. And even the calyx is a little bit of a purple tint to it. So, I mean, once this even goes out of flower, you'll get some color with the calyx as well. I think this one gets about 2 feet wide, so this is also going to be a big impact over here. And this is another one that you can shear back and you'll get a second flush. And of course, the second flush is not always as good as the first, but we will take it. We love reblooming plants here in our garden. So these are going to make a really nice impact over here with all of our other purple flowering perennials. We've got some serendipity alliums here in the front that we just transplanted recently. And as you can see, like as the wind is blowing with the grass, it just makes for a really peaceful sight. So I think these are a little bit tighter than what we probably should be planting them. So we're going to do a little bit of rearranging and get these in the ground. All right, guys, so we got them all in the ground. We did end up kind of shifting them around a little bit, and we put 2 salvias on this side And I think what we're going to need to do is get a couple more of the Nepeta and pop them over here just for some consistency. And then I think down here we might put some alliums, but man, does it make a difference over here. I love how light the Nepeta is because it's really popping right now as the sun is going down. But then the dark salvia is just gorgeous as well. Now you will notice some of them are still a little bit close, but for us here in the south, the humidity doesn't really give our plants a break like you guys get in some of the other parts of the country. So sometimes our perennials don't actually get as big as the tag says. So we will see. We may have to do some shuffling and moving around, but we do want this to kind of look overgrown, like an overgrown meadow over here. So I think it might actually be kind of nice. It looks really nice and full now, at least. So we got all these watered in, and we do have a drip system in here as well. This can turn into a really wet spot in the garden, so we have the drip set actually to only run 15 minutes, and right now it's only going every other day. So I think these will be very happy here. We've got a lot of purple blooming stuff that's going to come later in the season. We've got butterfly bushes. We've got some other annuals that we've grown from seed this year that are going to be popping up. And we may even pop some annuals in here as well just to give us some consistent color. But this is our Union Garden, and it is starting to fill up really nicely.
All right, guys, so that is it for today's project, but you may have seen us playing with a new toy tonight. So we got a fun new power planter auger and a much larger drill to use it with, and we are going to do a full video on that, but we want to get some testing done on it first and use it for a little bit. That way we give you guys the best pointers for how to use it on your end.
It definitely made planting go like that.
Anyway, we hope you guys liked tonight's video. If you did, please be sure that you like it and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.